KUAM News, Gone Trippin'.
Nehoma, welcome to Gone Trippin'. I'm your host Sabrina Salas Matanane, and we are in Hong Kong. Along with my photographer Joe Tremulo, it was a 5-hour flight with United Airlines to get here. And when we arrived, we checked into the Royal Pacific Hotel and Towers in Kowloon. Over the next several days, our mission is to explore and experience what Asia's World City has to offer. Over 7 million people call Hong Kong home. The official languages here are Chinese and English. Nearly 40% of Hong Kong residents speak Cantonese. Hong Kong is comprised of close to 300 islands, including some of the larger ones such as Hong Kong Island, Lantau Island, the Kowloon Peninsula, and the New Territories. And of course there's Victoria Harbour, where we not only got on a dinner boat cruise, watched the laser light show, but also caught up with some fellow Americans from Texas. Beverly Austin and Sheila Geary just visited Beijing. It was their last night in Hong Kong.
Well, I'm in a business and entrepreneurship program, and we're here to learn about your culture, build relations, understand better how business is done here and how maybe we can connect and make some connections here that we can also use in Texas and the U.S. We also got a chance to talk with an entrepreneur, and from his perspective that was from the U.S. that has moved here and how it was very hard for him, but now he's a very successful entrepreneur, and it was just very insightful. We learned a lot and got a lot of ideas to take back that we could use.
While their journey was ending, ours was just beginning. Day one of our adventure, a visit to the Peak Tram. From our hotel, we got there first by bus, with a full briefing of what to expect from our tour guide, June Liu from the Westminster Travel Agency. She described the cable car ride we would be taking to the Peak.
That is considered the oldest public transportation in Hong Kong, began its service in the year 1888, and which is also the quickest way travel from Central, which is the major business area in Hong Kong, all the way to the top of the Victoria Peak.
After our 20-minute bus ride, we arrived to our destination. But first, let me take a selfie. Now that that's over with, we made our way inside the Peak Tram Terminal, where visitors are first greeted with a mini museum or the Peak Tram Historical Gallery, which opened 7 years ago. It's a tunnel through time featuring over 200 pieces of memorabilia of Hong Kong and showcasing the tram's transformation over the centuries. 600 people took the very first tram ride up this hill on May 30th, 1888. It was now our turn. After a 7-minute ride, we finally made it to the top.
Thank you for using the Peak Tram. This is the Peak Terminus. Passengers, please alight on the right.
Once you step outside, you immediately are taken aback by the beauty as skyscrapers envelope Victoria Harbour, the backdrop to many movies, even Batman: The Dark Knight.
Batman was standing here and then flying down, break into this building.
Although this may not be Hollywood, it certainly is a big hit with the 7 million people who visit the Peak annually for a panoramic view of Hong Kong Island. From the Peak, it was off to Ocean. estimated 7 million people visit the Marine Life theme park annually. Joyce Long is Ocean Park's public affairs officer.
I think the most iconic thing, or what sets us apart from all the parks, is that we focus very much on, apart from entertainment, is the education, conservation efforts that we want our guests to know more about.
Whether it's eating sustainable seafood at the park's world-class Neptune's restaurant or visiting the Grand Aquarium,
over here, as you can see from the back, that we have over 5,000 fishes here from over 400 species.
or learning about one of the world's most endangered species, the giant panda.
There's only around 1,600 of them in the world today.
You will find the message of conservation everywhere here at Ocean Park, even on the ground you walk on. There are two main sections of the park: the waterfront, focusing on marine conservation and culture,
This part of the theme park, it reminisces the 50s and 70s of Hong Kong.
and the summit, located at the top of a mountain, which means
We're now going on the cable car, which is around 8 minutes. We are going up to the summit where we're gonna go watch Ocean Wonders, our dolphin presentation, and we're also gonna at the same time have a look at Thrill Mountain and Pool Adventure.
Ocean Park is located on the southern side of Hong Kong Island. Stay tuned, our journey here in Hong Kong has just begun. Gone Trippin' continues after this.
KUAM News, Gone Trippin'.